G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and this time we've got another big Season 3 Marvel United Multiverse battle for you, and we're going to be taking on the Wrecking Crew. I couldn't decide who I was going to be taking on for a while this week. I was thinking, okay, well we've got our homebrew battle out of the way the other day, so what are we going to show off from the Season 3 content? And I had a special delivery today which helped me make my decision about the Wrecking Crew, and that was I received in the mail some stuff from Minis from Mars. So actually you might be familiar with Minis from Mars. They're an Etsy store, and amongst other things they do the little tokens that I've been using on the channel here, the little civilian and thug tokens. In fact, actually it's cool, the one I've just picked up here, because they also, not only do they do little tiny Senator Kelly here, but they do gigantic Senator Kelly. Look, it's Goliath. There we go. So yeah, so you might be familiar with the Senator Kelly upgraded mini that they put out. There is a Senator Kelly token that you can use, but yeah, the Minis from Mars make a really cool range of extra sort of upgrade tokens and that sort of thing as well. Now, big disclaimer here at the beginning, I'm actually mates online with Dan from Minis from Mars, so you know, obviously take all my enthusiasm with I guess a grain of salt, but I do really think that that he makes great models, and they look really cool, and they really sort of jazz up the table here. But like I was saying, disclosure, he has sent this range here to me, basically free of charge sort of thing, so I do have to disclaim that. So I did not pay for these, but have a look at this. This is Rick Jones. So this is another one of the token characters that are in this Season 3. So he looks a bit like the Hoff here. Look at that. David Hasselhoff. You do some homebrew with Knight Rider or something here. But my favorite thing, have a look at this, is his little harmonica. Tiny little harmonica there, so that's really cool. So he's got all the detail there, fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to using him. We've also got the other big token character in the game is Betty Ross. So here she is, looking very stern. I love the detail and the sculpting that Dan's able to do. It really does fit, I think, the aesthetic of the Marvel United stuff. Like really sort of perfectly sort of fits in. Looks really cool there. She kind of reminds me of that statue, you know, the one like a little girl sort of against the raging bull or whatever. I don't know what the name of the statue is, but it's sort of like a famous statue sort of thing. But yeah, it looks really cool. I like that. So that's Betty Ross. She, I think you use her as a token in the Red Hulk scenario as well. But the reason I think you might be wondering, okay, well that's great, what's that got to do with the Wrecking Crew? Well, one of the tokens that comes in the game is a big crowbar, the magical crowbar that Wrecker uses. So now you can actually have an actual model to represent that. And what I think is particularly cool is because if you can take Wrecker out during the game, then he drops his crowbar and it stays where it is. And I think what's particularly cool is we have this model of the crowbar with an actual base sort of stuck into the ground, and that's what I'm planning on using. So I'm planning on having the crowbar sort of follow Wrecker around during the game, but then if we can take him out, we'll replace the crowbar model with this, so it's sort of stuck in the ground there. So yeah, really cool. I like that. Look at the detail here. You've got the bricks and stuff as well. So that's really, really cool. I highly recommend, even though as you just heard, I did receive these for free, and he's a mate of mine, but I do highly recommend his stuff in terms of the quality of it. It just looks really cool. So there you go. Now I will say also that the store, I think he's just released these, so they're probably pretty popular at the moment. So if you are jumping on and you find that the store is sold out, don't panic, because he does sort of tend to restock it pretty quickly. I think, you know, at least once a week or something like that. So yeah, if you jump on and they're not there, try again later, and they might be back again. But just thought I'd show you this as well. These are some little freebies that he throws in, these little Easter egg sort of things as well. So we've got little tiny Betty Ross. Did I say Betsy Ross? I don't know if it's Betty Ross or Betsy Ross. I think it's Betty Ross. So we've got that one there, and then I really like this. This is the little Rick Jones. And my favourite thing is, you know that saying, playing the world's tiniest violin. Well, check this out. We've got the world's tiniest little harmonica there, little tiny harmonica in the pocket. So there you go. And here, I like this too. This is a thug carrying the crowbar. So there we go. All right. So we'll just chuck those in the thing over here, and so that's my little sort of showcase of the minis from Mars stuff that you can get for Season 3 now, so check that out. I think he's got a bit of a booster pack as well, like you can get extra civilians and thugs as well. That's a part of the sort of the new range of stuff. I think some of them look like the little, I don't know what they're called, the little guys with the sort of yellow suits and the big hazmat helmets. They're sort of like a bad guy kind of henchman type. I forgot. I'm not doing a very good job there of explaining what they are, but yeah, he's got some different sort of variant sort of models with those as well, so they're pretty cool as well. So yeah, definitely check it out. Minis from Mars. What we're looking at today, though, is we're going to check out the Wrecking Crew. So we'll put these guys over here, but we'll keep this over here. We'll keep this little guy. We'll put the token over here. We better put it with Wrecker here. Here we go. Now, these guys are a big multi-villain fight. So this is one of the very first things I was excited about when Season 3 was announced. Obviously, we saw the big Galactus and stuff as well. But when I think these guys were announced, sort of similar to the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants from the X-Men series, these guys were kind of like a, if you got the base pledge, they were kind of like a Kickstarter exclusive. And I was like, oh wow, cool, a big 4-villain fight. And I think at the time that was like the first time we'd seen anything like that, apart from like the really specialized Sinister Six mode. So let's check these guys out. We'll have a look at the back here. We've got the special setup. Place 4 villains in the villain starting location, so they're not spread out, they're all together. We place the crowbar token in the same location as Wrecker, and then the 3 regular missions are not used in this game. And if we were using one player being the supervillain controlling the Wrecking Crew, then we would be distributing those tokens amongst the heroes. Let's look at the special rules here. We've got a track here for threat tokens. So when Wrecker moves, the crowbar token goes with him. When Wrecker is defeated, the crowbar stays in its location and no longer moves. Now, when a hero is KO'd, the villains don't activate their BAM. Instead, they increase the loot track by 1. And when all 6 threats have been cleared, the villains become under pressure and vulnerable to damage. That happens at the same time. So there's no 3 regular missions. So essentially, we're getting to go every 3 turns. 3 hero turns, or you know, we're getting 3 hero turns every villain turn. So they don't. So there's not like, oh, if we clear something early, then you know, they're under pressure for a while until we can get the second thing cleared. In this case, it happens at the same time, sort of thing. So we've got to get all 6 of the threats cleared, and then they become under pressure and vulnerable at the same time. Let's skip down here before we look at their individual BAMs. If there's an overflow, so if 1 or more tokens can't be added to a location, the track goes up by 1. So if there's a KO or if there's an overflow, the track goes up by 1. You can see here it goes from 0 to 10, and the heroes lose if it gets to 10. Now we have the health ranges here, so you can see Wrecker is the leader. He's got 6 health. We're going to be playing with 4 heroes today, which means, I think his name is Bulldozer. He's the Ayatollah of rock and roller here. He's going to be coming in with 5. Then the other 2 are on 4, so we've got Pile Driver and Thunderball. Okay, they're on 4 health each. So let's go through the BAM. So Wrecker, the leader, he does 2 damage to a hero anywhere. Oof. Then he adds... Wow, 2 damage to a hero anywhere. My goodness. And then he adds that to his location. He adds a 1 of each token to his location. Bulldozer, when he BAMs, he moves clockwise to the next location with hero. So he's definitely going to hit you. Then deal 1 damage to 1 hero there. If Bulldozer is in the crowbar location or adjacent to one, or an adjacent one, deal 1 more damage. So he's going to be dealing 2 damage if he's near the crowbar. Deal 1 damage to one hero. This is pile driver in his location. If pile driver is in the crowbar location or an adjacent one, he deals 1 more damage. So he's doing 2 instead. Okay, so these guys are kind of the same in that regard, but this guy moves. But he also deals, and he adds a civilian. Now, Thunderball, he's going to be dealing a damage to one hero in his or an adjacent location, right? If he's in the crowbar location or an adjacent one, deal 1 more damage, okay. And he adds a thug. So these two, he adds a civilian, he adds a thug. He moves, but then all of them do 1 damage to one hero or 2 damage if they're near the crowbar. Okay, there we go. So just getting my head around that. So there we go. We'll pop that down. Chuck the little marker there on the track. We'll put the 6 health here on Wrecker. We've got 5 health for Bulldozer. We have 4 health for each of Pile Driver and the others. Now if we have a look at the threats around the place, we've got these ones here. This is the bank robbery misdirection. When this threat is cleared, you can see you need a punch, a heroic and a movement. When it's cleared, you have to actually add 2 thugs to this location. So you sort of want to make sure you've knocked out quite a few of the tokens on that location before you clear this, otherwise you're causing yourself an overflow. So there's the bank robbery misdirection. Now there's 3 of those. We've got 1 here in Central Park, 1 over in Queens, and 1 in New York Police City Headquarters. I figured, I don't really know the wrecking crew, but I sort of feel like they might sort of hang out around New York sort of thing, or some sort of a cityscape sort of thing. So I tried to put some New York-ish sort of things in here. So now the other one we have is the bank robbery bystanders. So similar effect, but this time we're adding civilians. So you can see that we have to basically go around. The only thing we're really working on is clearing these to get ourselves into a position to win where we can sort of defeat the bad guys. But as we're clearing these, they're going to be adding more of the civilians, making it harder. Plus, they'll be dropping a lot of civilians and thugs and stuff anyway. And we're going to have to deal with those in some way. We can't just totally focus on these, I guess, because if we do, then we're going to get lots of those overflows and the loot track is going to go off. So they're running around robbing banks, essentially, and causing as much trouble as possible and making it hard for us to pin them down. So we've got that one there with the adding 2 civilians. So there's 1 here in Yancey Street, 1 in the Daily Bugle, and 1 up the top at Oscorp Tower. So we've got the villains up the top here. Let's have a look at the models. So we've got Wrecker. There he is. His face only a mother could love. We have, what's his name? The Humongous. He's from Mad Max. Bulldozer. And then we've got Pile Driver. It's just punching. That's cool. I can't wait to get this guy up against who's that guy that dresses up like a cat in the DC Superheroes United? It kind of looks like they'd have a good sort of street fight. And then we have ball and chain guy. Thunderball. Oh man, I think that's Andrew Fantasia's favourite. And apologies, I couldn't remember the name. Thunderball. He does look pretty cool. He's probably the coolest model. Alright, nice, Thunderball. Okay, now let's have a look at the heroes. So we have Patriot. So I decided to go for like a young sort of team, or what I think is a young team. So we've got Patriot here. We've got Nova. Now this is the Nova from the original Marvel United set. So he's like, I think he's supposed to be like a younger Nova. Then this is Ironheart. So she's from the Multiverse core set. There we go. Don't really know much about any of these characters, so I'm not really gonna have any stories for you about these guys. But and we've got Ms. Marvel. There we go. And they're all part of what's called the Champion set. So I thought, you know what? Let's try some more of this teamwork sort of stuff. So we've got the Champions deck. So this is the roster of who the champions are. I don't really know who the champions are, or like when they formed this team, or you know what part of what storyline this was part of. But that's the team. And so you can see here there's some stuff like regaining people's trust, and there's Champions Mobile Bunker, and then we've got Youth Energy. That's where I sort of got the idea that these guys are young guys, so that's pretty cool. And then the bad thing is Inexperienced. Again, tells you that they're probably a bit young. Although I guess you don't have to be young to be inexperienced. But there you go. So we'll shuffle these up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh. Alright, and hopefully that bad one doesn't come up. Not sure what you're supposed to do if that one comes up to start with. Alright, so where am I going to put these? Let's put that over there. We don't really need the roster. And we've got, there we go. Well, that's up straight away, isn't it? That's a terrible card to get straight away. Where am I going to put this? Maybe I'll put this over here. We'll put the 2 cards here. Alright. And we'll have a look now at... should we start? I guess we'll start with the hero deck. So let's have a look. We've got Ironheart. Now, she doesn't have any starting hand cards, I don't believe, and she doesn't have any equipment, so we'll just shuffle her deck up. We have taken out, since we're including the hero deck, we're supposed to take out the double wilds, which I am not a big fan of, but we've done it. So 1, 2, 3. She's got 3 to start with. Let's have a look what she's bringing to the party. She's got some special cards here. So she's a tech genius. This turn, you may treat heroics as wilds or gain a star token. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, she got 2 of those. She can treat the heroics as wilds. Wow, okay. And she's got a heroic there. That's very cool. I wonder if... who's going before her? I guess Miss Marvel. So if Miss Marvel gives a lot of wilds... Not wilds, heroics, then she can combo that up. She can have some pretty cool turns. Now, Patriot, he's got no starting hand cards, but he does have equipment, so... I believe I've got the only equipment card that he has. I don't think he's got more than one. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have a look at that in a sec, but let's check what his cards say. He's got a move and a heroic. He's got give a wild token from the pool to another hero. He's a capable leader. He's been copying Captain America there. Or Cyclops maybe. And he's got a move and a punch. Okay. Now let's have a quick little look here. He's got this card here. Patriot's Shield. Oops. Use on a villain turn. Ignores up to 2 damage you would take. Then turn this face down, so it's like a freebie. Now here, at the beginning of your turn, discard 2 action tokens to turn this face up. So pretty costly to recharge, but if you can get the tokens, I guess that's worth it. If nothing else, it blocks 2 hits, so that's pretty good. We've got our Nova buddy. Now he's from the first series, so he's probably not going to have too much in the way of equipment. Although, you know, they have gone back and updated that, but I don't think he's got any. 1, 2, 2, 3. Apologies if I'm mistaken. Let's have a look here. He's got a double star. Oh, a star and a punch and a move and a star. So already my brain is thinking, oh, what can we use to get rid of all of these and these and these? But I've got to think, okay, hold on. Let's also think about taking out the thugs and the civilians as well. Let's have a look here. We have Miss Marvel. She's going to have 1, 2, 3. Now I've added equipment to Patriot. I don't think I'm supposed to take anything else away, even though we're using team decks as well as equipment. I don't think we're supposed to take extra stuff away, but I guess it sort of makes things a bit easier. Although we do have that card that's a negative one at the beginning of the game, which is not great. We've got a move and a punch, move and a heroic, move, and just a punch there. Alright, well that's what Miss Marvel's bringing, nice and simple there. Now I think I forgot to actually show what we had as a beneficial card here. So each hero may move. Each hero may move, and I guess if we can get them to spots, they can sort of put those moves on thingies. That's interesting. And this one says, let's double check it. As long as this card is in the team display, henchmen and villains, which I don't think there are any henchmen, and villains ignore 1 damage each hero turn. Okay, so that actually isn't going to be an issue to start with. So it's like, oh, do we let that linger for a while? Do we get rid of it straight away? Or like if it's not going to affect us, but we are going to have to get rid of it at some point, aren't we? And then we're going to lose a turn at some point, but yeah, because what you have to do with these is play them face down, I believe, and they don't count as anything. So when played in the storyline, turn this card face down, and the only way to get rid of it is to basically play it from here. All right, well there you go. That's what the heroes have. I think we are ready to start. See who wins out of the wrecking crew or the champion. So yeah, let's get down to it. All right, so wrecking crew. All right, well we better shuffle them up too. I think they've got some pretty fun stuff in this deck too. Actually, they've got a few little surprises up their sleeve and stuff. So it should be a fun fight. We'll see how we go. It could be over before we know it. All right. Oh, speaking of fun things up their sleeve, what does this say? Let's try and hold that still. All right, what's it say there? Escape plan. Okay, wow, they're already trying to escape. We haven't even said hi to them yet. Heroes must choose to either increase the loot track by 2 to straight up, or remove the top 2 cards of the master plan deck from the game. Then either way, then we add 1 thug to every location. So well, let's do that now just before we forget. So 1, 2, hopefully that's no almost overflow. Oh man, 1, 2, 3. And 1 here. And we've got these 2 spots on either side almost overflowing. Man, that's not good. Alright. Oh boy. What do we think is going to happen first? I think... Well, oh man, alright, so when we're playing a 4-player game, what usually happens first? They run out of their cards, don't they? Is that what happens? They tend to run out of their cards pretty quick. So maybe we increase the loot track 1, 2? Okay, just hope not to get lots of overflows and KOs and stuff. Oh man, I don't like that choice at all. Alright, well, there we go. Nothing else happens though, they don't move. Heroes must choose to either increase the loot track by 2 or remove the top 2 cards from the master plan deck from the game. Then add 1 thug to every location. Alright, they didn't move. So, we have to have a turn with Ironheart. So she's going to draw a card. What's she going to do? I think, well, I don't want to use these tech things just yet because that would just give us 1. Or we could gain a heroic token, couldn't we? But I think I'm going to use the move and the heroic. Now that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Alright, well, you know what? Let's go with... We've got to start rescuing some things here to clear some things. So let's go with her. She can step in and rescue here, I think. She's just going to rescue. She's going to move and rescue. Then Patriot Move, rescue. He's going to... Okay, so what did I just... I can't even remember what I just drew then. I think I just drew another copy of these. Sorry guys, I didn't show you. I think I just drew another copy of these move and punches. So I think he's going to do a move and punch. Got to be careful to hold on to my punches actually. Because we've got to do a lot of damage to these guys at the end. But I think I'm going to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put... So what have we got here? We've got 2 moves and a move, a punch and a star. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put the star down. I'm going to put the movement down. Sorry, movement down here. I'm going to use the next movement to step across, and I'm going to punch one of the thugs to stop the overflow happening. And if I can. And then... that'll end his turn. Then what I'm planning on doing is Nova is going to draw a card. Am I going to use this? I don't think I'm going to use this yet. Or is he? Before I look at this, if I play this with Nova, each hero may star. I want to wait till I get a couple more of them on spots where they need to use the stars, I think. Yeah, alright, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll draw a card for Nova. So he's just got himself a movement here, which is not great. But... if I maybe... because I want to stay here with Nova to make use of this spot here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the star and punch. This is going to let me use one of the punches in this spot. I'm wasting a move, but then I'm going to punch and star, so get rid of these 2. And I'm going to just clear that. I think that's my plan. I don't want to get too crazy. I definitely want to clear these quickly, but I don't want to get too crazy with forgetting to clear some of these locations. I'm already a bit worried about some of these being pretty full. I might have, maybe should have like cleared even more of them. Alright, so then, okay, so when this threat is cleared, because this is the thing, I wanted to get rid of these guys because when I clear this, I have to add 2 more civilians to the location. Okay, but I may, so here I may place a, oh you better put this away because I think these can come back. I may place a star token from the pool in this location, and it counts as a permanent slot for the location. So now, I don't know what that has to do for Yancey Street. I think it's where the, is that where the Fantastic Four hang out or something? I don't know what that's got to do with, like, maybe they just keep inviting people to their house or something, but it's a big party. Maybe they're like the TARDIS and everyone can fit in there, but essentially we can now treat this as an extra slot for tokens, so it should help a little bit with overflow. Alright, so that was the 3 heroes' turn, or turns. So Miss Marvel hasn't had a turn yet, but the Wrecking Crew are going to go again. So let's have a look. Oh man, they've got another one of these special cards. What are they up to this time? Let me hold it back a little bit. Hold that back a little bit there. Alright, what are they up to? Hopefully, I don't know if you could read that if I was holding that steady enough, but let's read it properly. Alright. If the villains are not under pressure, which is the case, isn't it? Put this card at the bottom of the deck and play the next one. Oh, okay. But it says, let's just read what it does otherwise. So if they were under pressure, bring the loot track back to 0 And when the game effect would increase the loot track, draw another master plan card and place it face down. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so they stop trying to loot things and they just try and escape. So essentially, like, running out the deck is like them escaping, and working on the loot track is them just stealing lots of money. Alright, so... so I've got to draw another one. Alright, so it wasn't that one. Okay, well, what are they doing this time? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It is... Oh, it's another special card. The Power of the Crowbar. Uh-oh. Move all villains to the location with the crowbar. Okay, well, that's where they are. Then each villain bams, starting with Wrecker and proceeding left to right. Okay, so they all basically stay where they are. Then, okay, so Wrecker, he deals 2 damage to someone anywhere, so someone's taking a hit. Well, I guess we could just block it with Patriot Shield. It's a free hit, I guess. Yes. I mean, maybe there's a more situational, maybe I should save this for like a clutch moment, but let's just block it. We've already lost 2 spots on the thing, haven't we? Alright, so we'll block the crowbar. He throws it like a boomerang. Okay, blocks it, flies back. But then I think Bulldozer's going to get us moved. Bulldozer clockwise to the next location with any heroes. So he comes right around to us. He's going to deal 1 damage. And he's not near the crowbar, so that's okay. Then Pole Driver just... Oh, now this is a problem. Oh, we're going to get overflow here because Pole Driver's going to try and dish out a damage. Now, if... Hold on a second, maybe not. If Pole Driver is in the crowbar location or an adjacent one, deal 1 more damage and add... Oh, so he doesn't. So, wait, hold on. No, wait. He is in the crowbar location. Yes, okay, so he is in the crowbar location, so he's adding a civilian, and then Thunderball is doing the same thing. He adds a thug, that causes the thing to go up. Oh no, we're on 3 already. Okay, but before we go any further than that, because we were supposed to do a damage here, we'll do that, but I just wanted to check out what was happening there. So, oh man. Alright, who's going to take this damage then? Who can heal? Can anyone heal? I mean, I guess maybe Ironheart might have some sort of healing thing there. Or I'm thinking Patriot's probably the guy, you know, if anyone's going to have some sort of... He can at least, I guess, try and recharge his shield to block things. So maybe he takes the damage. But he's got some good cards there too. Nova's just got a single movement. Maybe Ms. Marvel loses a card. Just because she's got a punch and maybe it can come back up later. Yeah, okay. Alright. So Ms. Marvel takes a hit. Alright, well hold on. I've got to choose out of only these 2 anyway. I don't know why I was picking on poor old Patriot. He's over here. Oh, wait hold on a second. Maybe I don't choose Miss Marvel. Maybe I'm not allowed to do that. What does it say? Does he go to the most spots or the next spot? To the next location with any heroes. Oh, my apologies. I got that all wrong. Sorry, guys. So, Miss Marvel. So sorry. You can have your thing back. It has to be Patriot. So, Patriot is going to... And he was able to block the crowbar first because that came around to his thingy. So... Alright, what are you going to lose, bud? Maybe you lose the move and punch and hope it comes back up later. Okay. Pop that there. There we go. Alright, well, Ms. Marvel, let's have a look. Alright, your turn, I believe. Okay, you've got yourself 2 punches here. Not very useful right now. Okay, where are you? You're over here. What do we want you to do? We want you working on some of this stuff. Each hero may... Man, if I can get you like... Oh man, no, okay. Well, I definitely want to play a movement. Who's going next then? Ironheart. Oh man, I really sort of have to set it up so Yeah, it's not going to happen for a while. I need to get Patriot moving. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. Ms. Marvel. So, shall we use that one? Ms. Marvel's going to go maybe here. She can do a whole bunch of stuff here. Alright, so she's going to move. She can put a... She can do a punch. She can do a rescue. And she can put a star down here. Let's do that. Punch, a rescue, and put a star there. Alright. So she's moved, she's punched, and she's done 2 stars worth of actions. Then we have Ironheart. Ironheart's going to draw a card. She's got herself 2 punches as well. My goodness. We want to hope these stick around long enough in our hands. Ah, and this turn, Ironheart can treat heroics as... In a double punch, it wouldn't be bad over here against these 2 thugs too, I guess. But she can treat heroics as wilds. So if she moves herself here, she can put a punch token on here with the wild, and she can also punch with that. I wonder if I should just be taking the star token maybe, but this way I can sort of stop that from overflowing. So she's moved and she's punched and punched. Okay. And then Patriot. Alright, Patriot, we need to get you moving to here so that Nova can have a turn and come in here with that, and then you can all put your movement tokens down. So that's what we're going to do. Patriot, you're going to draw a card. You get yourself a punch and a heroic. You've only got a heroic over here, so we've got to play the move and heroic, or we could play the capable leader and give someone a wild token. Well, I do want Nova being able to move, so this would guarantee you could move. Let's maybe do this one. So Patriot's going to, he's going to give a wild token to, let's go Ironheart, and then he's going to step in with the other wild, and then as a heroic, do we put a heroic token down or do we clear a thingy? I think we're going to clear a thingy. Alright, I might be doing this too slow, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, next. I think it's their turn. Another special. What is the... I did shuffle this, right? I think I shuffled this on camera, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Please believe me, I shuffled. Okay. Heading to the bank. Bring back 1 cleared threat into play. Have we cleared any? We did too. Oh, man. In the location with the crowbar if possible, the next clockwise location without a threat. Then add a civilian to every location except for wreckers. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, oh my goodness. This is absolutely crazy. Okay. Oh man, now we've got to get another one. Now hold on a second. When all 6 threats have been cleared. So what does that mean for this? Normally, like if you remove one, then the token, you can still keep counting them, but when all 6 have been cleared. In this case, that wording makes me think, no, I kind of like now have to get this one as well. Oh man, that's lame. That cost us a lot of time. Man, okay, we're gonna have to speed up and get efficient here. Okay, so it is our turn with Patriot. This is the turn, no, Nova. Nova. This is the turn we've been waiting for, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, so Nova's got 3 cards. So there's no punching going on there. There's no bamming, was there? Alright, they haven't started hitting us yet. Alright, so we just drew a punch and a star there. So we want to move and star, I guess. So move, star, and wild. Because what? Oh no, hold on. No, wait. Hold plan. Hold on. Wait. Sorry, guys. Technically, I'm not supposed to have drawn this and know what that was, but is that what I drew? I think that's what I drew. The whole point was to play this, wasn't it? Okay, so sorry. Alright, so yes, this is the one I want to play. So we're going to use the mobile bunker. Each hero may put a movement token down. So this is what I want to do. I don't want to have to spend a lot of movement, because there's a lot of movement I've got to spend on these things. So if I can get them all done very quickly, then that's pretty good. So where is Nova here? He's going to use his movement on the card to step here. Then he's going to put a movement, and then basically he's going to trigger that card. So movement token here, movement token here. It's a shame we've got to come back to this one now. Movement. Oh, maybe I could have just stayed there then. Doesn't really matter, right? Movement token here, movement token here. Nope, sorry, that's cheating. There's no one there. Movement token here. Okay. Now. What do I want to do in this spot? I've got a wild. I don't think I want to do this yet. I think I want to just clear one of these. So I'm just going to, let's say, rescue. Okay. Alright. No, you know what? Let's say punch. Save me having to spend more punches later. Okay. Then it is... Oh, and I've got to put another one of these cards out. So this one says... regaining people's trust. Another hero may rescue up to 2 civilians in their location. Ooh. Maybe that's good for Ironheart. But then... Yeah, okay. Who else could do with rescuing if you... maybe Patriot? Maybe that's not the best one to play at the moment because we've only got a movement out. We've got to play something else and then maybe do that one. Okay. So... She's got Tech Genius, which isn't super good at the moment. This is Iron... No, is it Ironheart's turn? No, it's not Ironheart's turn. It is Miss Marvel's turn. Because that was Nova's turn. Alright, let's have a look. Miss Marvel draws a single wild. She's got... Where is she? She's over here. Again, I don't really want her just doing 2 moves. Although she could... You know what she could do? She does play this. Nova... That would allow Nova to sort of rescue 2... which would help her do this. Yeah, you know what? Let's maybe do that. So let's put the wild back. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not supposed to really be looking at these next, but The one thing I will say about equipment is, you guys know I sort of have said before about equipment, like sometimes I just find then, this one here is pretty good, but like some of them I just find so not worth getting rid of double wilds. The thing with the team decks, I quite like the team decks, but something about the fact that they sit there off separate to the side, and maybe the fact that I'm having to multi-hand and think about 4 different hands at once and stuff, but I always forget that this is here and there's an option, and so I sort of go to do my turn and then I figure, oh, maybe I want to do this, and then I've already looked at my cards, so I've just decided, I'm not going to worry about that anymore. If I pick up a card and I forget, too bad, I'll put it back and I'll have a look at these, because I'm playing by myself here, so no one's going to kick down the door and arrest me, so famous last words, but we'll see how we go. I think I'd like to do this. So it's Ms. Marvel's turn. I would like to use this card. I don't think there's any rule that says you can't play 2 of these in a row. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. It's not like the Commander solo mode where like you can't use it on the first turn after a villain and all that sort of stuff. I think that's okay. So, regaining the people's trust. Another hero may rescue up to 2. Yeah, let's do this one. Because what I'm going to do is Ms. Marvel's going to step in here. She's going to spend one of the movements to start working on this one. And then Ironheart is going to rescue 2 in her location. So, yeah, another hero may rescue up to 2 in their location. So that's what we're doing. And now Ironheart will have the final turn before the villains go, and she hopefully can get some stuff done here. So she's going to draw a card. Oh, now technically we're supposed to see. So this is Youth Energy. So this is another hero may defeat up to 2 thugs. So this is one of those similar sort of cards, but we're not going to use that. We're going to have a look here. I think Ironheart's drawing a card. Is she taking damage? Who would have damaged her? Anyone? Bulldozer came in and he hit Patriot. I think he's the only one who's been damaged. Alright, so she's drawing a heroic here. So what I need to do is I need to have at least 1 heroic. Yeah. And I don't really want to play that because that's not really going to help. So I really don't have great cards. Oh, I didn't really think about this, but I do have this one here, so that's not too bad. I wonder then if that's... I am going to get 2 civilians here. So maybe I just go the heroic here. Okay, so what that's going to do is I'll play the heroic. That is going to pop those over here. Now we lose this one. That goes back on the track. We fill up 2 more civilians in this spot here, which is now full. But I'm going to spend this wild just to clear that a little bit. Maybe I should have saved that wild for something a bit more important, but yeah, let's not have too many overflows if we can help it. Now reveal the top card of the Master Plan deck. You may place it on the bottom. So if this looks like... because they're about to go next. Oh, I forgot another... Do they have anything other than these cards? I swear there's a whole bunch where they move and bam and all that sort of stuff. So let's have a look here. Alright. Hiding the plan. Place the top 3 cards of the... oh. Okay. Well, hold on. Wait. This is the card. They're not actually playing this yet, are they? They're about to draw this. Okay. So, yeah, we're just revealing this. Place the top 3 cards of the Master Plan deck on the bottom. Then each villain bams, starting with Wrecker and proceeding from left to right. So, if they play this, Pile Driver's going to go in and hit Ms. Marvel. And Wrecking Ball guy, Thunderball, is going to do a damage. He's going to do 2 damage to Ironheart or Patriot. which is not great. And then they'd both be dropping, they'd both be doing overflows there. Ugh. Maybe I don't want to do that one. Let's put that at the bottom. Because, I mean, they might land on us and hit us, but if that card goes off, they're going to definitely, there'd be overflow. One of these two would be taking 2 damage. She'd be taking 1 damage. Yeah, let's try and avoid that. Alright, so we've put that at the bottom. Let's see what they actually do this time. Alright, this is probably going to be worse, but, I mean, that seemed like it was pretty bad. Oof, pile driver. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still going to do 2 damage. But he's not in a spot with the... No, wait, he's maybe not doing 2 damage. If pile driver is in the crowbar's location or adjacent... Yeah, sorry. Oh, he is doing 2 damage and he's dropping another civilian. Well, good thing we got rid of that civilian. So he's moving 5 and then pile driver's moving 1. Interesting. So then... Sorry, bulldozer's moving 1, pile driver's moving 5. Pile driver does 2 damage and then drops a civilian. Bulldozer. Move bulldozer. Now, so bulldozer doesn't actually hit Ms. Marvel. He's going to move and hit Nova instead for 1. But because he's not in the crowbar location or adjacent. Okay. Well, there you go. There's finally, we got to see what one of their regular turns look like, but they don't drop any civilians, sort of. Like see how there's no civilian dropping on their cards because it sort of happens through these two, I guess. Okay, and Wrecker didn't bam. Alright, so, and he drops them as well. So, we dropped 1. So we're going to take 2 damage on Ironheart, unfortunately. So we may as well, we'll put the double punch, I guess, top there. Yep. Yeah. There we go. My goodness. Alright, we've played a lot of cards already and we haven't really made much progress, I don't feel like. Gotta get cracking. Alright, so Nova's taking a hit here. Let's just lose the single movement. Alright, whose turn is it? It was Ironheart's turn. After these two went with their thingies. So these are going to let us... Another hero may defeat up to 2 thugs. It's Patriot's turn. What's Patriot going to do? Is he going to do that, or is he going to... when this threat is cleared, add 2 to the thingy. So that's safe at the moment. He can do that if he wants. He's got a star. So if I play this one... Yeah, I don't think I want to use this one yet. No. Alright, so I'm going to draw a card. I just get a single heroic there. So he's going to play the punch and the heroic. He's going to... he's going to put the punch and heroic here. He's also going to do a heroic to rescue a civilian here. Unfortunately, we're going to put 2 more of these guys out. That's not much we can do about that, but we have cleared this. And the reason we put the 2 extra out was for clearing this, so there we go, that's 2 down. And what does this one say we can do? If you have 1 or 2 cards in hand, you may draw... Oh, there you go, healing. So that's alright. We'll take that. Yes, please, we'll draw a card. Oh, we got a wild. So there you go. Now, oh boy, who are we going with next? It's Nova. Yes, Nova. So Nova's drawing a card. He needs to get over to Queens, doesn't he? Nova's drawing a card. He has been given a punch. Oh, so he could clear this by himself right now. And if he plays this, who's next? Oh yeah, then Ms. Marvel can do the same. So Oh yeah, let's do this. So Nova's going to play the heroic and the punch, although he's leaving himself with a lot of heroics. We might need some more punches for taking out the bad guys, but we'll see. If he plays that, he can clear this, and then when the new stuff comes in, he can still be taking one out. So he's going to put the heroic and the punch there. Okay, I don't know if this is big brain moves or not, but doing that, we'll get rid of these two, and then just put two straight back on. They were the thugs, weren't they? So we'll put these two back on. Now this says you may move up to 2 tokens in any combination from this location to any other locations. Everywhere else is a bit more full than this, so let's not do that. Okay. Alright, and we've got one more turn, and that is Ms. Marvel. And we know Ms. Marvel should be able to, because I've given her a move and a punch, a heroic and a punch. So she is going to be able to finish this one off. We just have to rescue someone here first. Do I have any? Oh no, I don't have any rescues. So she's not going to be able to do that. Unless I draw a rescue here. Oh, please. It's a wild. Now this is dangerous though, because what's going to happen now? Oh, well, she's going to have to hunt down the wrecking crew, isn't she? Oh, and you know what? Someone's going to have a dud turn too, aren't they? Because otherwise they're going to block a hit every turn. She's going to clear that. Actually, before she does, she's going to use the wild to rescue. Then she's going to clear this one. She's going to put a star out on the spot though, and then 2 more civilians have to come back on, but at least we didn't overflow, and we've got a little bit of a gap there. Okay, yikes. Now, boy oh boy, this is tense. Okay. Bad guys. So what have we got? We've got to get over here with a punch. We have to get over here with all 3. Right. Okay. How are things shaping up? What do we got there? So, Wrecker's finally going. He's coming around here. Oh no. There's going to be an overflow here. He brings his wrecking thing here. And Bulldozer is moving 4. Oh no. He's going to do... So, Ms. Marvel's in trouble here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So first Wrecker hits her for 2. So let's put these 2 like so. Then he adds a civilian, sorry, a thug and a civilian. So the thug goes down and we get an overflow, so that goes up. Then Wrecker Bams, he moves in because she's the next spot with the next location with any heroes. Oh, hold on a second. He moved 3, but I could choose to take the hit on someone else, couldn't I? Someone else could take 2 damage. Right. Because he was going to do 2 damage to her now with this. So it's like, well, do I put 2 of them close to getting KO'd, or do I just sort of hold off for a little while? I guess holding off for as long as I can is optimal. So I could choose... So Nova's been hit. Oh, they've all been hit though, haven't they? Oh no, Patriot healed. Ah, Patriot can take another hit. So maybe Patriot takes another hit. Yeah, alright, Patriot's going to take another hit. In which case, I would not have lost the 2 cards that I did. I would have lost probably that one and that one. Alright, I'll keep the move and punch. Alright, so... Yes, so he came in here, caused the overflow, then did 2 damage to her. Patriot, the problem is I'm only giving myself really limited turns with my characters though, aren't I? So that's maybe not a great idea. Maybe I should have just taken the KO on Miss Marvel. But then, now I don't actually have to do a second KO, like a second move up on the track. So that's interesting there. Okay, so, yeah, he moved 3 and then he deals 2 damage to a hero anywhere. Alright. And the reason he's doing 2 damage is because he's in the spot with the... Yeah, okay. Right. So, whose turn is it? It is Ms. Marvel's turn. It's just gone, so it's Ironheart's turn. She's over here. We need to clear this as much as possible to clear that. We also need to clear this to do a bunch of clearing. So, is it time? She's been given a wild. She's got a movement here. Do we play this so that someone can punch twice in their location? I think that would be a good idea. Another hero may defeat up to 2 thugs in their location. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. So let's play, instead of drawing a card for her, because she's got, also the Tech Genius isn't going to be super helpful here. Let's play Champions. So she's going to move in, use her wild to maybe put one of these down on here. He is going to defeat 2 thugs with that card there. Then they get regaining people's trust or something. So this is the one with the 2 star, the two rescuing the 2 civilians. Okay. So Patriot, you've got to draw a card. He gets a punch. And who's up next then? Nova. Nova's over here. Nova, we need you to do some cool stuff, maybe. So maybe let's give... Maybe let's come in, we'll move and punch. So are we going to punch? I think we're better off punching a civilian just to stop overflows. Rather than... Sorry, not a civilian, a thug. Rather than working on that. And then we get one more turn with Nova. I feel like Nova might need to like clear some of this stuff. Well, we've got to get over here to... Oh, Patriot was over there. He could have finished that one off. You know what? Instead of taking out that thug over here... Oh, this is dangerous too. Patriot's going to step in here, use the punch, clear that. That's going to unfortunately add 2 thugs. You may discard 1 from any location. Let's discard from here instead of there. Because they're going to drop tokens around the crowbar, aren't they? That's what I've got to remember. They're going to drop tokens near the crowbar. Right. So what I should be doing, I think we're going to lose this one, but what I've got to remember is, okay, maybe you do all you can, get them down, try and take out Wrecker quickly, so you know where the crowbar is, and then you only really need to clear out the stuff near the crowbar, maybe? I don't know. Alright. So that was Nova's turn. No, that was Patriot's turn. Now it's Nova's turn. Alright, so Nova, what are you going to do, buddy? Are you going to move and punch Maybe someone can clear. You've got move, double star. Maybe if you play this one, yeah, maybe if you play that, move there, punch this guy, end your turn there, put a star down, so we've got another spot. There we go. And another hero can add 2. Sorry, can remove 2. So where do we do it? Do we remove 2 from here? Do we remove 2 from here? Do we remove 2 from here, maybe? Let's remove them from there, I guess, just to give us some breathing room. And it's their turn. What are they up to? Alright, 3 for Wrecking Ball. Oh, I should have removed them from here, eh? 2, 3, and then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Yikes. Oof. Ms. Marvel and Nova are going to go down here, so that's, and there's going to be an no, there's not going to be an overflow though, because they're each dropping a token, so there's going to be a civilian and a thug, but luckily we've got the spots there. Then these 2 guys get taken out, because they come in, the crowbar's here, so that's 2 damage each. Yep. Deal 1 damage to 1 hero in Piledriver's location. Deal 1 damage to 1 hero in Thunderball's location. If the crowbar's there or adjacent, it's an extra damage, and then they drop the thingy. So, yep. KO'd. 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 Alright, so that's up 2. 1, 2. Oh, we're on 6. Luckily no overflow though. Ooh. Okay, what's happening next? What is going to go on next? Well, we've got to get rid of 1 more of these, then we can make them vulnerable. Oh man, alright, so whose turn is it? It's Ironheart's. She has been given a movement, which isn't great. She's now drawn a punch and a move, which also isn't great. You know what she could do this turn, instead of worrying about these wilds, she could play the heroic. That's going to give her that one. Then she could gain the heroic token and then just use that to rescue 1 here. To make that a bit easier for us to clear that next time. Patriot. He's going to have to come in here and do something, isn't he? Wild. Alright. Ooh. Punch against up to 2 different targets in an adjacent location. See, that would have been good. It's got throwing stars. So, not great. Come in and do a heroic and then like clear some of these 2 out of something. I'd rather do that against the Wrecking Crew. Maybe does he just sit there and give a wild to someone? They're going to wake up and not do much. The other thing he could do, he could use that, he could step in here. He can step in here, heal up. Yes, he just got himself a leader card. Okay, and then he can ninja star these 2. There we go, 1, 2, and now someone's going to wake up. Unfortunately we can't do anything about this, but maybe we have like a dud turn here or something. So it's going to be Nova. Oh, maybe they can't do it on the turn they wake up. That might be a thing. I think that's a thing. Alright, so Nova going to have to get up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is a problem, because that means we're not going to be able to clear this until... Yeah, okay, that's a problem. And they're sitting in our spot too. He is the help. Double star in an adjacent location. He's got to move. Well, let's play this. I am the help. He's got a punch, a wild, a star. Let's play this one where he can do 2 stars. Let's maybe move with him this way. Oh no, let's move with him this way so we can use this to clear something else. So he can clear this one, and then he can do a double star in this one. And so he's moved to get there. He's done the double star. He could also use this wild, I guess, to maybe rescue one more in here. Yeah, okay. Or maybe that's, you know what, instead of doing a rescue, let's do a punch. So I'm not having to spend punches to clear the locations. And then that's it, and it's the bad guy's turn. Alright. Yikes. Alright, so what are they up to? Some of them are moving. Looks like Wrecker. Oh, he's taking the crowbar elsewhere. So he's going 2. He's going to land over here. Someone's going to get hit. And then Pile Driver's going 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, unfortunately that means Ironheart is in trouble. So she gets KO'd and we get a civilian. She's going to get KO'd there. Right, that means we go up one more on the track. Uh-oh! And someone else is taking 1 hit. I guess we take it on Nova. Where's Nova? He's over there. Yeah, because he can heal. I guess he's close to healing, I guess. Alright. So, we've got to start getting cracking here. Alright, where's... Okay. Man, alright. She's going to have a turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they can't... She's going to wake up and... Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, swap any number of cards from your hand with any of your face-up ones in the storyline. Count all action symbols as wilds this turn. We've got a wild already. She's here. She's waking up. Is it her turn? Yeah, Nova just had a turn. Alright. I need Patriot to maybe have that turn where he gets rid of this. Swap any number of cards. Move and a punch. No, we don't want to use the move and a punch yet. Count all action symbols as wilds. What cards has she got in the storyline? She's got not many good ones actually. That's not that great. Count all action symbols. She hasn't been given many. I guess we just use the star, I guess, with her. Where is she? She's here. She can like rescue 2 and put another star out to make this less likely to overflow. And then it's now Ironheart's turn. She's going to wake up. So again, she can't finish this off. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 2 stars. That's not going to help hunting people down. She's got distribute punches and movement tokens. That's pretty good. Oh, double punch. You may discard 1 action token to double punch against a single target in your or an adjacent location, but I don't have a token. Where can I get tokens from? I can't. Oh, I've got to get them from my... Oh, and I've played both of those cards, I think, the Tech Genius cards. Oh no. Uh-oh. You may discard 1. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's distribute this while we can. She's got a move and a star. So let's rescue 1 here. Let's give One. Oh, it's just... Oh, okay, I thought it was one to everyone, but it's just 1 and 1. Alright, well... Okay. Who's got a lot of punches? She's got punches. He's got some punches. Let's give a... Does it have to be to other heroes? Among heroes. Well, let's just give it to... Maybe he's not very fast. And maybe she needs the punch. Okay. Because it just says among heroes, not other heroes. Okay. And then, now Patriot, you, oh no. Oh, should have thought about this. Hold on a second. Before I do this, because Patriot's, well, I was thinking I was going to play this, so it makes no sense to give Patriot like a nothing turn, right? So what I actually want to do is not play that. Let's take this back. And what did I do? I rescued someone over here. Let's instead, let's play like a, he needs to punch this turn. Can we give him a punch? We can't give him a punch. So it's a bit of a moot point. Because then Nova's too far away as well, isn't he? Because what I wanted to do was play this where he gets nothing out of it, but then he can like step in and put a star on, a punch on there, but he doesn't have, she doesn't have anything where she can get a move and a punch. Unless she plays this and gives him the move and the punch. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh. Sorry. Alright, move and punch, move and punch. There we go, let's give that both to him. Then he plays this dead turn. And that's the last card, so that's the last one there. He steps in here on his turn. She's given him a move. He's still got his other move, but the main thing is he punches. He can move and punch. Clears that. That's going to put 2 more civilians out here, unfortunately. And then... she's supposed to be up, by the way. And that's the last one. So now they're vulnerable, but they're also under pressure. Okay, so... Alright, it's Team Nova and Marvel versus Team Ironheart and Patriot. So who's gonna finish off the bad guys first, or are the bad guys gonna finish us off? Let's find out. Yikes! All right, someone's moving. It's Wrecker. Oh, he's going right to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay. Nova's Johnny on the spot, so he can at least do some damage to Wrecker. We're gonna get thugs here and here, luckily, not too bad. Got the crowbar over here. It's just him bamming, so someone can take a hit. Let's do it on someone who's got a lot of health. Maybe Ironheart or something. Yeah, let's lose the double wilds. I mean, double stars, they're not that useful. Okay, and that's pretty much it, I think. So, time to hunt them down. Alright, and luckily we're right here on Wrecker, so that's where we're going to do most of the damage, right? So we've got, unfortunately, we've got a nothing card here. Nova's going to draw a card. Oh, man. Alright, 2 stars in an adjacent location, that's not that useful. Should we just do a punch? Let's do a wild so that Ms. Marvel can get in on the action. Let's use this I am the help thing too, and we'll just in an adjacent location. Well, you know what, maybe we could use that on another location anyway. So let's just use the wild one. Maybe that one could be useful a little bit later on. So we'll just do a single punch to Wrecker. Yep, and then it is Ms. Marvel's turn. She's going to... oh, she draws this one. I don't know what that does, but it seems pretty cool. Your attacks may target enemies in an adjacent location this turn. Well, she is adjacent to him. So that would give her 2 punches. Or count all actions as, again, it's not really that useful. I guess I could just do I think maybe just doing a move and a punch is going to be helpful for the future heroes. getting to where they need to go, because they're both over here. So if these guys move away from there, then they're going to need to move. So let's give them a move and a punch. So that's, she can move in, she can do 2 punches on Wrecker, that's 2 more hits. He's got 3 left. Alright. Then it is going to be their turn. Uh-oh, they don't have many cards left either. I don't know if we can do that much damage to these guys. Alright, what are they up to? So they're going to move, Wrecker's going to move 1. Someone has to take a hit, and then Wrecking Ball guy's going to go 1, 2. One of these guys is going to have to take a double hit. Is that right? I think so. But he's not adjacent. Oh no, because he's not adjacent to the thingy. So they're just taking a single hit. So which one is? Guess. Oh, she should have given herself. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry. If she gives herself this token, because he didn't need the extra token, then she can use that for that one. So let's get rid of this card here. Alright. There we go. So he's come in here, done a single hit. Now Wrecker has to do a hit on someone. Let's do it on... Again, let's do it on... I guess we'll just do it on... Well, they're all pretty good, so I guess the least good one is that one. Alright. Yikes. Okay. So... it is now Ironheart's turn. She can discard an action token to double punch against a single target in our location. Yes. That's not bad. And we've also got a move and a punch here, don't we? Okay. So do we just do maximum firepower while we can? Let's use that. Do 2 damage to... Now we can do it to someone in an adjacent location. Get rid of Thunderball. Or we can do it on Pile Driver here. So she can do 1, 2... Well, let's do it on... Oh, you know what? Let's not make Patriot move. So because she can move... And then she can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So she can just do 4 damage straight up on Thunderball. And he gets taken down. Alright. That's 4 damage on him. Now, Patriot is in... What's his name's location there? So he is going to... Let's give a wild to... Nova maybe. Hopefully help him get somewhere he needs to go. Give a wild token to anyone in the pool. I think I was supposed to draw a card. Yeah. I've got Skilled Tactician, so I can move threats around, I think that one is, but let's not do that because there's no threats out, so let's do this. We've got a punch, so, or a punch and a wild. Let's do 2 punches on Pile Driver. I'd love to take him out, but unfortunately that is not the case. We get another card. We are going to have, now in this case, see how we've got Thunderball here? So Thunderball doesn't activate, it's just going to be Pile Driver, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and unfortunately he's going to do 2 damage to someone here. But we're not having any more overflowy sort of stuff here. Oh, you know what I think I forgot to do? Where did he move? I think, did he ban? With this card? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to put a civilian and a thug down. I can't remember if he was supposed to do a civilian and a thug in an earlier turn as well. He might have bammed. He's bammed here, he's bammed here. He's bammed here. Yeah, you know what? I think maybe he was supposed to put an extra one out. So let's say there was an let's just say there was an overflow. I think that's there. We're going to get, someone's going to get KO'd here, I think. Alright, because Pile Driver's coming in, he's doing 2 damage. So, oh no, hold on. No, Ms. Marvel can block that, can't she? Yeah, she can. Mm-hmm. She can take 2 hits. Yeah, let's put these at the bottom here. You know what, let's do... I think the wilds are probably better, right? Because it can be better for the next player, so let's keep that one. The elongated arms at the top there. So she counts all symbols as... Just had that one. Punch. Or does that let us punch? Is it all? Your attacks may target. Oh man, that's pretty good. Okay, let's put that one there. Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay. Okay. So yeah, but I don't. That means I think we can drive this one back because we don't go up another one. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's do Nova's turn. Okay, Nova. You are going to draw a card. Do you have a wild token, Nova? Why is there a wild token there? You're given a wild token by someone? Oh, maybe Patriot gave it to you with his leadership. Oh, here we go. I am the help. Alright, so he's going to play that because he's got 2 copies of that card. He's going wild, and he can do 2 thingies. So where is he? He's here. Pile drivers, bulldozers here. I really want to get rid of Wrecker. 1, 2, 3. If I just spend the 2, she's got 3. Yeah, alright, so I've got wild and a wild. Let's move in. Let's do the 2 heroics in this spot before I move in. Then let's step in and do a single punch on him. There we go. And then she is going to have a turn. She is Ms. Marvel. Oh no, she's drawn a single. Ooh, yuck. Oh, well, if I'm going to play one of those, I may as well play this one, right? Someone else can defeat thugs. She's going to do elongation. Your attacks may target enemies in adjacent locations this turn. So she's got 2 attacks. So she's going to use that to finish off Wrecker. So Wrecker at least has been taken down, which means we can replace Wrecker with the crowbar. So the crowbar is here, unfortunately, next to Pile Driver. But anyway. Okay. Now... Although, was Pile Driver supposed to move in here? No, was Pile Driver supposed to go... Because he moved around. Where did he go? I think I'm getting Pile Driver's attacks wrong too. Sorry, guys. He was supposed to go here. And then he was supposed to go... Because he moves to here, and then his BAM is that he moves, and... Nova was there at the time, so actually I think he comes around and hits Ironheart, which unfortunately, I think Ironheart... Where are Ironheart's cards? Is she KO'd? Maybe she's KO'd, which means he probably comes around... Why does she not have any cards left? Uh-oh. Getting myself all confused here. Sorry, guys. I've either forgotten to draw a card when I got excited about playing her turn, or I got hit by maybe Wrecking Ball hitter or something like that. Which means he's either come around here and KO'd her, or he's come around here and he's KOing... Oh no, he's not KOing because he'd only do a single damage. So I think he's just going to do a single damage to Patriot. Alright, we'll just say he does that. which means Ms. Marvel is actually supposed to have a few more cards up her sleeve because she didn't get hit that hard. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, it is Wrecking Crew's turn. Plan B again. If the villains are not under pressure, but they are, otherwise bring the loot track down to 0. Okay. But now next time any effect... Oh, now next time anything would cause the loot track to go up by 1, they're going to draw another. So they've only got 1 card left too, so I've really got to finish them off now, don't I? There's... Oh, can I do it? I don't know if I can do it. They got 5 and 2, 7 health. I don't actually think I can do that in this amount of time, but, well, let's try it. It's Ironheart's turn. Luckily, she's waking up right next door. She's got a punch given to her there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she must have got taken out by something. She's got to move. Oh, man, she's got to move and a punch. But I'd really prefer to have a double punch. If she plays a move and a punch, that's going to let her do 2 damage and finish off Pile Driver. But if I do 2 punches, and then Patriot's got at least 1 here. He could use that token I think he got before to flip his shield up as well. Then I can use that to heal her, not heal her, just trying to think if it makes more sense to do a double punch, forfeit my double punch. I don't think it makes sense to do that. I wish I could use a double punch. Alright, there we go. 1. So 1, 2, 2 punches, so she's going to jump in, punch twice, she's going to take out Pile Driver. There we go. Get out of here, Pile Driver. It's now just bulldozing his way around. Now, speaking of bulldozer... Oh, and I forgot... Oh, man, I could have been getting... Oh, man, movement tokens. How long ago did I finish that off? I finished it off before, so I guess I could use this to flip my shield back up now. Alright. Well, should I use it to... Maybe I should... No, I don't really need the movement, do I? Alright, so that's cool. Because I'm probably only going to have this turn with him. Alright, so he's got himself a punch and a move, so I may as well play the punch and the move. And that is going to allow him to do at least 2 punches on Bulldozer. Yes, Bulldozer. And now he can move twice. Where would the best spot to go be for him to move? Is there anything where I can, like, move heroes around or anything like that? Not really. Oh. I wonder if there's a way I can sort of like move him, say, here, so that I want to try and draw Bulldozer away from these guys, so if he lands here, he sort of moves to the next hero with a... So yeah, maybe I move here and... Oh, well, that's only the 1 card. No, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, alright. I'll just move there, I guess. Because, yeah, he's going to play this card. Then it's really just going to be up to these 2. Have they got enough movement to get wherever he's going? Alright. Hiding the plan. Place the top 3 cards of the master plan deck on the bottom. There's only this one. Then each villain bams. Oh, I should have moved him here. Because now they're going to go here and take a hit, aren't they? Alright. But actually, this is good. This is good because they don't have to spend any movement. So I think that's actually good because he's going to move. I think I've messed up a few movements and things like that, but let's not worry about that. He's going to move, so he bams, so he moves straight to these guys. Then he does a single 2 damage hit sort of thing to 1 character. And it's Ms. Marvel or Nova. So we'll take it on Ms. Marvel because she's got the She's got the double hits or whatever there. She's got more health. And that's it pretty much. Now we just have to be able to deal 3 damage to him with these 2 characters, and they happen to be starting in the same spot, so I think we've got him. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. A single movement. Alright, well, let's finally play this one. I am the help. So he's got 2 punches. Oh, there you go, he's got 2 punches. 2 punches, and then he's going to do 2 heroics in an adjacent location. Well, first of all, he's going to move. He's going to use this movement. Come over here. He's going to carry these 2 kids with him, rescue them, and then he's going to put a star on this spot, and then yeah, Ms. Marvel's going to step in and go, oh yes, here you go. She's going to tap Bulldozer on the shoulder and go, well, Nova might be the help, but I am the hurt. And she just punches him out. There we go. Double punch, triple punch. Wow. Oh, the wrecking crew. Boy, oh boy, were they a wrecking crew. Holy moly. Well, I am sure I've messed up a few rules here. I think, you know, some of the movement with Bulldozer was probably not quite accurate. I think I might have missed where he was supposed to like move to a different hero or something. Wrecker was probably supposed to put an extra couple of these guys out. I was catching it most in the beginning, but I think I messed up 1 or 2 turns back here. But I did push the thing a couple of spots forward anyway. I don't think it made a difference where it would have pushed it right back. Then we kind of got lucky with that thing where it shoved the thing back here too, didn't I? So that was alright. But if we'd had a KO, that would have actually been bad, because if we'd had that KO, if he'd hit them and there'd been a KO, then that would have pushed the next card and there would have been no card left. So yeah, it was real close. So maybe not super accurate. There were a little bit of fudging there, maybe, but a fun game nonetheless. The Wrecking Crew, holy moly, what an awesome multi-villain fight. That's probably one of the most fun multi-villain fights I've played in the whole system so far. So that's pretty good. They are crazy scary. Like they just feel like you're a whisker away from death and defeat with this track and with the cards, and that was such a tough choice to have to make with no knowledge of like how the game was going to go to. Should I do the pool or should I do the cards? Good thing I didn't do the cards, because we would have been 2 less there. But I had a feeling with these longer, when you play 4 players, you tend to run out of the enemy's cards. When you play 2 player, you tend to run out of your own cards. So I thought, okay, well, this is a 4-player game, so we're probably going to run out of their cards. So we don't want to be removing 2 off their deck. That was my reasoning for that. But holy moly, that was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We stuck the crowbar in the ground there, and we got them. So very cool. Well, yeah, next game on the agenda will be some sort of a homebrew battle, I think. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And then, yeah, if you have any requests for what the next official product Marvel United game is, let us know. If there's anything in Season 3 you want to see, or any particular things, I can't always promise I'm going to be able to show everything, but I'll definitely put it on the drawing board. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. Very cool multi-villain fight. So if you backed the Kickstarter, you will have these guys, I believe. I think they were in the basic sort of like Kickstarter pledge. So if you haven't broken them out yet and had a game with them, I recommend it. They're pretty fun. So yeah, we got ya. But tough. Yeah, very, very cool. Well, thank you very much, guys. We'll catch you on the next one, and don't forget to check out Minis from Mars as well for all their cool tokens and stuff as well. So yeah, catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Leaf Monkey out.